What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Saturday evening, and the reason for the video is I wanted to talk to you guys today about Justyn Vicky. As you folks have heard, he was crushed to death while doing a 400 pound squat. He was a social media influencer over in India. Honestly, I've never heard of him until today. That's the thing about this social media. Sometimes, in order to actually hear about someone, they either have to go and commit a crime or they have to, die, literally. It's kind of sad. But in any event, I wanted to discuss the matter and offer a little bit of advice. So basically, Justyn was trying to do the 400-pound squat. He failed at the squat, and subsequently, while it was going down, the weight actually moved forward and basically compressed his neck and his nerves. If you look at the video itself, you could see the weight go right straight down on his head, push it all the way down here. I mean, that's literally just crushing it, and then you see his head snap right back. They took him to the hospital, tried to work on him, but he passed away shortly after. So, folks, one thing you have to understand is this here. Now, the squat is relatively actually a safe exercise. It's very safe. Don't believe what anyone actually says. And it's a great exercise for building the quads. It also helps indirectly build the calves and even indirectly build your abs as well. It's easy to do. But it's very important to take the appropriate safety precautions. Now, even though he had a spotter, there should have been some of those safety bars on that rack that he was actually using. And the benefit of that is if your spotter fucks up, you have those bars that's going to protect you, and they're very easy to put on there. You don't need much. You slide them in, and what would have happened is that when he had failed at the weights, even if the spotter messed up again, there's only so far that bar would have gone down, and he would still be making videos to this day. Folks, don't get lazy on doing squats in terms of safety, because it's a relatively safe exercise. You don't really have to do much. If you put those safety bars in on the sides, you're protected. There's only so far that bar goes down. And what I usually recommend actually is and this is what I do whenever I go to a gym that I'm not familiar with and I want to do the squat. I take the bar, I don't load the weight up or anything, and I go down into the squat position, and then I look on both sides as far as to where the holes are. And wherever the holes are is where I'm going to put those safety bars. That's simple. Once I've done that, then I'm going to go load it up with weight, And like I said, I've actually failed at squats before. I've been in a position where I've lifted too much weight, but I had those safety bars. So I was well protected, And that's really what should have been done. I mean, it's definitely a tragedy that he had passed away from, just something as simple as doing a squat, But these things happen. But at the same time, as tragic as that was, it is going to be a good learning lesson. I hope some of you guys make sure that when you're lifting weights, you lift them safely and you take all those precautions and those safety bars. That's pretty easy to do, standard. You shouldn't even be doing squats if you're not on a rack, Don't try to be like Arnold from the 70s and stuff like that. There's no need to. The purpose of it is to get a workout in, not to look cool or anything like that, And as long as you're getting your training in, whenever it's time to show off, you will show off outside of the gym when you're going to the club, and stuff like that. Leave the showing off when it comes to the gym. Just go in there, get your workout on. Make sure you stay safe. Very simple. That's all I got to say for right now. Make sure you guys smash that like button and like and subscribe to the Vince Goodrum channel. Click the link below. And as always, peace and soul.